I've been feeling the need to be creative lately. French style, aged, antique looking pot. There she is in her glory. Can't believe it is already March. Spring is coming. Tell me how you're doing. I hope you're doing okay. And if you're not, just know that you're not alone. I actually really enjoy the way that it turned out. Hi guys! Welcome back to another vlog. I'm so excited to be doing a vlog style video this week. They're just more like relaxed, more chill. I don't know, they're just more of like my personality and who I am, and don't require, you know, a lot of structure and things, which I do love when I do my makeover videos, but I feel like the vlog videos are just more low-key, more relaxing, just more true to who I am, and we can just be random and it'll be okay. So I'm glad to be back with another vlog. If you've been keeping up with me over the past couple of weeks, or I guess months, you'll know that we've been making lots of progress in the bedroom. I just did a closet makeover a couple weeks ago and I posted that on my channel. And so after a big makeover, I always like to take some time to just do something a little bit smaller. Like I take a break from my bigger projects, or a project that takes a little bit more time. I kind of like to take a break, but I've been feeling the need to be creative lately. So I want to do something small but creative. Throughout the closet makeover, we kind of went through our clothes and did a big declutter, and so I had to drop some clothes off at the thrift store. So when I did that, I actually went into the thrift store just to take a peek to see if there was anything there. I didn't really need anything, but wanted to see what they had, so I'll insert that footage here. I only went to 2 thrift stores and I didn't stay very long. Again, I wasn't looking for anything, but I did find some things that I'll show you, so I'll insert that clip now.
Waiting on you to pull back the curtains, and I've been standing on the sideline waiting till the time's right to make you mine. 'Cause ever since the first time you opened up my world, I just can't seem to close my eyes and sleep. I'm locked inside this daydream, don't need any saving.
Got this huge pot. I don't know if you can see the scale of this, but it is pretty large, and it was only $9. My first initial thought when I saw this was I could use this as like a pot for a faux tree that I could make or purchase. The rim of it is a little bit smaller. Like, I don't think it's not a pot, so it's not large. It's more made for like florals and such, so the opening is smaller, so I think I would have to make my own tree, or I guess I could try to research if there's any ones that are smaller, but I still need to think about that, like if I want to buy or if I want to make my own, because it can be a little bit more pricey. But right now I think I could just do the actual vase and like make it look pretty. And I was thinking of making it look more like a French style aged antique looking pot, but I wanted to have like a terracotta base and then make it look like it's been aged, or like water damage pretty much, so it gets like white, and then maybe like some texture and some stone. So I think it'll be a fun, low-key but creative DIY that I can do to kind of get my creative juices going, but not, you know, spend a bunch of time. And it can kind of be like a thrift flip. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I think it'll be really fun to just be creative and see what I come up with. I'm just using things that I have in my house. Don't plan on going out and buying anything, so this is going to be very cost effective as well. I can't wait to see how it looks, because I think this will be really pretty in the room, because we do have some corners like by the nightstands, and I think that this can go in and it'll just look really pretty, and it's so substantial. Like, I'm really surprised I was able to find something this size for that price. So right now it's getting dark, it's after work, so evening time, and the sun's going down, so I do want to go hurry up, rush to go spray paint this a terracotta color. Then we can let it dry and then come back and have like a cozy night in. Let's go spray paint this really quickly, and then I'll come back once it's dry and we can add in all of the beautiful layers and hopefully it turns out good.
Chasing after innocent love, but I've been wasting so much time living on cloud nine. Am I the only one who dreamed this up? And I've been standing on.
I totally left y'all hanging last night. Definitely had a cozy night in. After I spray painted the pot, I just let it dry, brought it in, and then just spent the night watching TV shows and movies. So we are back the next day. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. It looks pretty good. It's not fully dry for a full 24 hours, but I'm just gonna work with it and hopefully it's okay. There she is in her glory. It looks very orange right now, but we're gonna fix that because I'm going to go get my stash and start making this look more antique. Also have aging wax or antique wax and chalk paint, so a little bit of gray. I do have a more deeper burgundy type of acrylic that maybe I could use if I just want to add that tone, deeper tones back in. This is also just a white acrylic paint, which I think I'm gonna do like a simple whitewash over it first, just to kind of tone down the terracotta. Let's get some cups. That's essentially what these are, just like cups to hold the paint. I think we have everything that we need. We can just start off with this stuff first and then move forward. First thing I'm gonna do is give this a whitewash. So I have just some white paint and I have some water here. So I'm going to just water it down. I'll dip my rag in the water and then put the paint on there. And again, this is just to help remove some of that warmth. And I'm not trying to make this perfect, so just gonna go at every which way. While that dries, I'm gonna show you some of my inspiration. Gorgeous. So this is one of them. Yeah. That one has a little bit more green to it, which I also appreciate. This one's more on the smaller side, it looks like, but this one has a lot of green in it, and I like that green. Maybe I should go see if I have some green paint, but you'll see that it still has that terracotta like underlying color, but of course it's aged a little bit more, so that is what I'm trying to go for. Now my pot is not as textured, so maybe I could try to add some texture to it because it is a little bit smooth right now. I found some green in my stash, but I think this will probably be the last, one of the last steps, because I want it to show through on top. But I think it's pretty dry. I think another thing I could do to add texture is the baking soda trick. So I have this concrete textured paint that I think I'm gonna go in with next. And I'm just using like some old rags to just blot it on. I'm not trying to be perfect here. And I am going to concentrate a lot more of the lightness or the lighter colors at the bottom, because that's what it naturally would do. While I'm doing this, I figured we could kind of just chat, catch up, see how everyone is doing. Can't believe it is already March. Spring is coming. Definitely feels like spring is coming outside. I am excited for, more sunny days. I feel like I have really been in a rut this year. Like, this year has been, I think, pretty difficult mentally and emotionally. Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I think I've also been questioning, like, what am I doing in life? Am I loving what I do? Especially because I do work a different job. I work a 9 to 5, like I think a lot of people do, and I think since starting this YouTube journey, kind of opened my eyes to more opportunities and things that, and like hobbies and things that I love that I always kind of did as a child, but I never really put it into fruition, into action, until of course I started my YouTube video on my YouTube channel, and it kind of opened a lot of doors. So I think it kind of just, now that I know, it's kind of hard to just continue on doing what I'm doing, knowing that I also have a passion doing something else. But that's just the, very brick of it. It's definitely been a lot more. If you are in that point of your life where you are just feeling like, I don't know, like overwhelmed emotionally, drained, lost, misunderstood, just want to let you know that you are not alone. I'm also feeling the same way. I have to say I haven't been, in the greatest mood. I think I show up here for you guys in a very great mood and happy, because doing these things and DIYs and projects and all that stuff does make me happy. But once the camera cuts off, my mood is definitely has been different. And so I'm working towards that, just trying to find a balance, some more structure, more purpose, more meaning. Happiness is not something that you can just achieve. Like, it is something that you create. It is your environment, it's your mood, your atmosphere, your discipline. And so you have to actively try to do things that make you happy, or see the happy in the positive parts of every day, and not try to focus on the negative. And so the negative has really been swallowing me up. I think I've made it known that I've been feeling very like overwhelmed and cluttered. The year started off really strong. It was a great start to the year, but it was very busy, and I don't feel like I caught up since then. I've definitely had a lot more slower days where I just sit around and just read a book all day. But I think that I need more than that. I need more things that help feed my mental, my physical a lot more, like more physical activity, more meditation, more healthy talks, and things of that nature. So that is where I am at in my life. Tell me how you're doing. I hope you're doing okay. And if you're not, just know that you're not alone. For any areas where I feel like I put too much, I just kind of wipe it away a little bit. And I'm just gonna add the tiniest bit back on, so that it kind of blends in just a little bit more naturally. So here's how we're looking so far. The concrete is definitely adding a lot of good texture to it. The pot has a lot of texture from the concrete. So I'm just simply wiping off the excess. I actually found a terracotta-ish, it's a lot lighter than terracotta honestly, but I found that paint. And I also have the burgundy one, which I think if I mix these two together, I can start adding the more dimension at the top of the rim. I want to add in a little bit of antique wax. Blend, blend, blend. Do you see that? That is really bringing the age. I think we are finally ready for the greens, which I'm really excited about. So I'm going to mix this together. This tad darker. I mixed it a little bit deeper. to about this color. Let's do it.
You're so irreplaceable.
So I put these cherry blossom stems that I have that I love. I do have it propped up in here with another pot because the stems are long, but they're not that long.
But I'm just waiting on you to pull back the curtains. And I've been standing on the sideline, waiting till the time's right to make you mine. 'Cause ever since the first time you opened up my world,
I actually really enjoy the way that it turned out. It has a lot more of that green that I really liked in there. And yeah, I think it really did a good job of making it look a little bit more aged. But I honestly think it would look better with an actual tree or like more greenery rather than a more floral greenery, and then also something a bit taller. So I just put those in there for a visual, but I think it would look best if it was something a little bit more green. But in the size, I think it's great for this corner of the room. So it'll be another decor item that'll be going in the bedroom, which I'm really excited about. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You got some level of inspiration or creativity, or you just felt like you were understood amongst this video. So again, I hope everyone is doing okay. And if you're not, I am here with you and I understand and I feel you, so you're not alone. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.
the first time